Hello. Yeah. So last week I talked about some of the signs of since 2 weeks now, or 3 weeks I've been talking about some of the signs to watch out for, to kind of confirm that you are dating yourself in your marriage. So another sign, obviously, that I'd like to share today is that when someone prioritizes you over their families and friends, when they prioritize their families and friends or anyone else over you, whether you're the husband or the wife, it doesn't really matter. So when they prioritize them over you, definitely, and this is something that is constant, obviously, very, very much constant that you've seen, that you've witnessed in that marriage. Obviously, that could be one of the signs as well. The other sign is when your needs are being, when they are dismissive, of your needs as well, or even when they are admissive, but nothing is kind of done. I think one of the key struggle in every marriage is consistency. For example, saying I love you every single day sometimes, can be very hard for some couples because to stay in that level of consistency can be quite difficult. And let's be honest, we all struggle. Even at work, we all struggle with consistency. So sometimes, like when they are dismissive of your needs, it could be emotional, physical needs, and all of that. All these things as well could just means that they don't care, or they are not bothered about you, or maybe they do it but maybe not just consistent. And in that case, obviously, it's just a matter of additional discussion. And obviously, like even the other key point that I mentioned previously around, them prioritize their friends and or families over you. It's all about having that discussion, understanding what your priorities are and how best you can actually manage. You know yourself. I can know you better than yourself. You definitely know yourself, and you know things. You know your weaknesses. You know your strength. And obviously, it's all about coming together and thinking of how can I actually balance, use more of my strength in this marriage than my weaknesses as well. And that definitely is going to help out a lot as well. Think about, if you're not consistent, obviously you might want to kind of think of, okay, how can I be, maybe strategies to be consistent, more of practice that might potentially becomes an habit as well. Like I think, that is another thing that you can actually do, because obviously I know that a lot of people want their marriage to work out. It is lovely, it is great when you have peace in your marriage, and it can be quite disheartening and stressful as well when there is none. And obviously, it is very important for us to kind of, be careful of the signs and then just work towards it, see what can be done, see how we can actually, bridge the gap and ensure that there is kind of peace and unity in that marriage, which is very, very important to everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and then I'll speak to you again next week. Obviously, we are planning something that is more a bit of a bigger one, where it's going to be a live session, asking questions, and all that, and it's going to be like a soft, group one. So thank you so much for watching, and then I'll speak to you again next week.